Bad News Brown breaking it down. So Fat Joe gets canceled from hosting the BET Awards. My thoughts. Excuse me. Well, it definitely don't surprise me. What do you expect? But I'm sure Fat Joe didn't see this coming. Now, this is under the impression that this was a planned event for him to host. But here's the thing, and I mentioned this in my video regarding Fat Joe talking out his ass when he made certain statements regarding the whole FBA and what he failed to realize what FBA truly means or what FBA truly is. And it's pretty much all black people. So the same people he see every day, so to speak, that he works with in the industry, who he basically got this whole style swag from. The whole style is FBA. So when you thought you was singling out particular people who was just hollering FBA, really you talking about us all. Even if we don't even accept the word FBA. But technically, even if the wording ain't proper, there is a specific group of people descended from Africa that built this nation that was brought over here on plantations or whatever. Even if the details ain't thorough, there is, let's get that fact out the way, there is a group of people and there are descendants of this group of people who built this country. And that, whether you want to call it FBA, black, Negro, color, whatever. And that's what Fat Joe failed to realize in hindsight and in detail. Now, of course, I don't expect him to think too much of it, but that, again, that's just Fat Joe running his fat mouth. And I mentioned that, and not even only just Fat Joe, it's just a good example of people being too comfortable. And Fat Joe was too comfortable. I'm sure he happy. He got his bag up. He busting moves. He felt he made it. So, but he was feeling himself too hard when he made that statement regarding Mike Tyson. And I had put two and two together on that statement when he was saying, "Oh, Mike took the fight because Mike broke." And now that he up, now everybody is broke. It's broke digits. So, oh well, I don't really care. He got canceled, and whether because I didn't even look at the details, y'all. Now whether he bowed out gracefully throughout the pressure, or the BET people told him, and it's really the same thing. It's kind of like, well, instead of us firing you, we gonna give you the choice to resign. So either or, but naturally, yeah. With all that being said, Fat Joe, you the last cat need to be hosted. And that just goes to show, that says a lot, because for one, even if he didn't say nothing, let's say if he didn't say nothing and there was no controversy, what is Fat Joe doing hosting the BET Awards anyway? And it's not to say, because if it's for us by us, and if we want to do a honorary, a person of another tribe or another descent, and let them host it, okay. But we know this ain't for us by us, so by him hosting it damn near was a form of appropriation when you think about it, or what they say, tetherism. And again, I have nothing personal against Fat Joe or Latin or Puerto Rican people. This ain't even racist, but the fact is, hip hop is black. It was a black thing. Now, of course, different groups and cultures can like and appreciate it, just like any other group will like and appreciate any other thing from another group. Hell, I like Chinese food, okay? So it's no different, but at the same time, you're not going to have me trying to spin it and say, oh, I'm the creator of Chinese food. Even if I got me a own Chinese restaurant, I'm still not going to do that. So that's I think, where the discrepancy come through with this whole hip-hop thing. But now that's solved, I think all this is just now a residual effect from Fat Joe, collateral damage. Like, yeah, Fat Joe, after all that, you was wrong on that, and yeah, I don't think you need to be hosting the BET Awards now. So, and again, they need to take a second look at that, and probably for now, until the smoke clears, it should only be FBA hosting the BET Awards. And this is no slight at any other group or culture, but BET does, last time I checked, I thought stood for Black Entertainment Television. You understand? So what is black, whether you agree with it or not? Oh, ain't that FBA? Don't that mean FBA? Ain't that Negro colored African American? Yeah, ain't that bruh, the one that built this country? Yeah, the one that died and did all this, the one who, yeah, that bruh. Okay. So I think it needs to be him and his offspring for now, probably hosting and running it. And I hate to even put it like that because personally, don't nobody too much far as when it comes to the grassroots tripping on BET. In a lot of ways, they've been sold out. We already know that. But yet and still, this might just all be a wake-up call. Who knows? Y'all let me know what y'all think. But Fat Joe has been removed. And again, I'm not anti-Fat Joe. If he makes some good music right now, I'll probably bump it if I happen to like the song. I don't really... See, it's kind of like now, do I think Fat Joe needs to be canceled all the way? I'm not going to say yeah, but I'm not going to necessarily say no. Like, I wouldn't lose no sleep if, his own people from the Bronx start calling him on the whole Big Pun controversy and all that old other stuff. And he kind of already had to stand correct on this whole FBA thing, whether he agree with it or not. He feeling the flame. So, hey, basically, if anything, a good stern warning, like, bro, hey, man, don't get too cute, man. I see you got your little money up, all that's fine, but hey, man, this is a black thing, so don't even mention that whole FBA talk, and I don't know. So again, like I said, I don't think he need to get canceled, but I wouldn't lose no sleep. I'm not anti-Fat Joe, I really ain't. You understand? So again, Fat Joe was talking out his ass, talking out his fat mouth, and now he's feeling the flame as he should, and he needs to stand corrected, or you might as well get canceled, Joe, because hey, hip hop, you kind of going spitting against the wind, and you're in the face of, especially when you're challenging us. And I know you didn't think you was challenging us, but you didn't really fully understand this whole FBA thing. And it ain't even divisive by nature. It just is what it is. But I went over that already, y'all. But it's Bad News Brown, breaking it down for y'all. Don't forget to subscribe. Go ahead and hit that like button or dislike. And go ahead and drop a comment. Talk to me. I'll talk back.